Nigerian Nollywood actor and lawyer Kenneth Okonkwo has accused the Independent Electoral Commission of deliberately undermining opposition efforts in the country political landscape, speaking on Arise TV on Monday night. Okonkwo claims that Independent National Electoral Commission is effectively operating as a department of the leading all-progressive Congress APC. A statement that underscores growing concerns in electoral fairness in Nigeria. Okonkwo alleges the Electoral Commission is a department of APC and they place unnecessary roadblocks to the opposition and engage in a lot of rough tackle and delays.
Coalition is a group.
He further said the coalition currently shares one objective, which is to remove the APC-led government from power.
You know, Nigerian, all we have now is common priorities. We don't have individual differences because the time for individual ambition has not commenced. So we are just talking about the options that we have, which is the option of, do we go for a new party altogether? Now, with INEC as a department of APC, you know that they put unnecessary roadblocks to the opposition and engages in a lot of rough tackle.
But it's clear that INEC is not a department of the APC.
Umpire.
That's
the electoral umpire of the country.
Yeah.
Electoral umpire.
Or the electoral body.
Well, I'm going to go into that. But I just want to talk about the fact, about the option that we are weighing.
Okay.
If we are in a nation where rule of law is guaranteed under this kind of INEC, it would have been preferred to have a new party altogether, registered, where everybody will move in. But like I said, when the INEC has the tendency of inordinately delaying what is apparent, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. So that is why we contemplate also trying to choose from existing political parties that will align with our vision for a great Nigeria that is built on democratic principles. We're not just looking at the next election. We're looking at building a true democratic society that will respect your sovereignty to choose your leaders through free, fair, credible, and periodic election, respecting the fundamental human rights of Nigerians, ensuring independent and free press. Of course, you know how much some of you have been arrested for no reason, for just saying what should be said. Then, of course, independent and impartial judiciary, etc. But most importantly, the rule of law. Can you imagine a governor in Akwa Ibom State, for instance, sacking a media house with a journalist for broadcasting a news which he made himself? And we think it is normal?
So we don't deviate from the issue.
So the coalition,
is really
like
about
I said,
coalition and
it is the options we are weighing, and we are common in it. So the individual difference has not even arisen, because we've not talked about who's going to run or who's not going to run.
But the signals that people are getting, that Nigerians are getting, is that, you know, like they say, too many cooks spoil the broth, but that's not even particularly the issue here. That all the people who want to coalesce, who want to come together, they all have this personal interest of wanting to be on the ticket. In fact, to be the front runner on the ticket. That's what's causing this seeming delay of coming out clearly to say, look, we now have a coalition, whether it's a new party or it's, you know, adopting what you politicians call a special purpose vehicle. Yeah.
Good.
It looks like it's being delayed,
yes.
But some are saying it might just be dead on arrival. As a matter of fact, let me quote the statement that you made some weeks back, that no single candidate can beat Tinubu alone in 2027.
And I repeat it here and stand by it. And that is why you said no single candidate. And that's why we are going into a coalition. And I am saying that any candidate out of that coalition who goes it alone fails alone automatically by whatever name called. But if the candidate goes, it may make it more difficult, not impossible, for the coalition to win. So there is a probability the coalition can win. Easier if all of them work together. More difficult if any candidate leaves.
What will that ticket look like?
The ticket of the coalition?
Yes.
That's exactly.
Is it even on the table? Is it clear now?
That is exactly why I'm saying that there is no way we could have had any individual differences, because as a coalition, we have not talked whatsoever about who is going to run or who is not going to run. Whatsoever, as a coalition. If individual candidates are talking to each other, that is personal to them, not as the coalition.
There's also this insinuation pointed that there seems to be a lack of urgency as to this coalition drive. They've mentioned some individuals who they feel even their personal interest, like Ngozi has pointed out, will make this coalition fail from the start. For instance, they say Peter Obi insists he's still a member of the Labour Party, yet seems to be talking to the coalition. And Atiku has always wanted to be president. He has not shied away from it. And El Rufai has left the APC to join the SDP. He's talking with the coalition. And Emechi also, they say, has ambition. So it looks like a lot of personal egos and people who are interested in power are part of the coalition. So that's why they think, this personal interest will kill this coalition from the beginning. But as a member as well, you've proposed an open North-South primary with a 4-year presidency as a compromise.
Yes.
Given the competition among all of these people I've mentioned and the pointers that are out there, have you tabled this to the coalition and is it being received at all?
Now, ask me this question sometime in the future.
Why not now?
That's what I'm telling you. That I first of all
is that not postponing the doomsday?
No, I first of all define what coalition means. Coalition is not a political party. It is not. It is people, I said interested parties coming together to talk for common goal. So until that stage is passed and a platform is chosen and a political party is chosen, and I can tell you this is the political party, and then that's when I can tell you this is our plan. Don't bother. The time for individual differences must come. I am telling you, I'm very frank. By the time you start addressing the individual ambitions, that individual difference will inevitably come under the platform. Then how?
According to him, the coalition is not just looking at the next election but focused on building a true democratic society that will respect citizens' sovereignty to choose your leaders, respecting the fundamental human right of Nigeria. His remarks comes amid growing scrutiny of the Electoral Commission conduct ahead of the 2027 election. Follow us for more updates, subscribe, like and share your thoughts on the comment section.